morning, y'all. So today is Sunday. So happy Sunday. And my husband and I were just sitting to the table, watching the news and discussing like these home prices because they just had like a segment on the skyrocket. Well, I guess the interest rates, how they're claiming the interest rates are coming down, but they're still super high when it comes to purchasing a home. But anyway, happy Sunday. Today is July 27th, and I'm getting the vlog started for the week. My husband and I say good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well with everybody.
Um, so yeah, we're just sitting here eating our breakfast. We were just talking about how these homes are just so expensive, and they were saying how an average or a median priced home averages about 393,000. And a household median income in order to afford or be eligible for a home that's 393,000, your household income would have to be 122,000 per year. That is insane. And I just think that is absolutely insane. We bought our home brand new from the ground up 5 years ago, and we got in right at the height of COVID. And we got in at the perfect time because our home was not even over 280. It was less than 280. Brand new, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, and in a very nice neighborhood. So we were truly blessed to be able to purchase a home at the time that we did because our interest rate, and I'm not, ashamed to say it, is only 2.75. Like, can't get no better than that.
A lot of investors like to try to reach out to homeowners and try to buy their properties
Yeah.
because of the surge in homeowner. The homeowner market is kind of like in decline. So a lot of investors try to come in and buy from homeowners and give them a real good price so they can then put renters in into these communities where, it's typically ideal for homeowners, but you'll have a very, very high percentage of renters mixed and mingled with homeowners, and a lot of times renters don't carry the same integrity and values to a property like a homeowner would. So you live next to some renters who don't care about maintaining the yard or don't care about the way they park their cars, on the streets and things like that, and it just makes the value go down.
Yeah.
I believe so. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, but
Yeah. So I just think that we just got in at the perfect time. Less than 280 for a brand new house. Like I said, built from the ground up. So we were just saying how truly grateful and blessed that we are because we get these things in the mail all the time about people offering to sell or to buy our home. And we recently got our yearly property statement from, I guess, the city that lets you know what your home is actually valued at or worth. And it's a pretty good penny, but it's going to stay just like that and keep increasing over time because we're not selling. We're not selling and we're not refinancing because for a low interest rate at 2.75%, how can you get any lower than that? It's just crazy how the market changed in just 5 years. So, like I said, we did go through the NACA program, and with the NACA program, you have the option to buy your interest rate down if they still offer that. I'm sure they do. I haven't been doing any research on NACA recently, but when we were in the program 5 years ago, you had the option to buy your interest rate down lower than 2.75. 2.75 isn't the lowest you could buy it down to. It's even lower. It just depends on how much money you're trying to put down. So NACA is a really good program for first time home buyers. But you just got to have the patience, and you got to have your stuff together, your ducks in a row, because otherwise NACA will truly get on your last nerve and make you just want to quit.
Like it was a good program
Yeah.
because they make sure that you don't get loan shark,
Mm-hmm.
and you only can qualify specifically within the realms of your debt to income ratio
Mm-hmm.
versus going the traditional route. You get approved for something that you really can't afford, and then find yourself years later going into foreclosure because you just couldn't keep up with property tax increase, which fluctuates your mortgage. With NACA, you don't have a balloon mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't float up and down. It's fixed. It's a fixed rate. And traditionals, a lot of times, a lot of those mortgages balloon. It can go up and down with the market trends. So we was blessed to kind of go through the NACA program.
But we love our home. And 5 years later, I have now really gotten into the process of wanting to really decorate it to our liking. And I love how it's coming along so far. So one day I'll do an updated house tour. I do have like an empty house tour video on my channel. So like if you go to my page, it should be the first video at the top, and it's an empty house tour. When we first bought the home, we didn't really have any furniture in here because when we moved from our apartment, we got rid of everything. But yeah, we always just say that we're truly grateful and blessed and thankful to have been able to buy our first home. This is our first home ever together, and just truly grateful and thankful. So
Yeah, I know one thing we did was what a lot of people do. They write vision boards,
oh yeah.
and a lot of times when you write your vision down, you can see it physically before your eyes, and it'll give you that much more. I guess that much more passion and desire to work towards a goal. So before we got our home, we wrote everything down that we desired for our new home on a notepad, and we pretty much matched it almost 100%. We're gonna frame the page that we wrote the notes down on, but in transition to moving from our apartment to here,
Yeah.
it got lost because we was going to frame it because we literally saw everything we wrote down come to pass as far as our current home. Everything on the paper. We pretty much can go down that list and say check, 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 check.
Yep.
And we're thankful for that. So I would recommend write down what you want. That way you can visually see in front of you something to work towards.
Yeah.
So it worked for us. So if it worked for us, it can work for any of you.
That's right. You heard them. It worked for us, and it can definitely work for you. So.
Y'all, look what just happened to my car. This strip came off. It popped off while it was going through the car wash. That is horrible. Now I have to take it to the dealership to get it fixed. This is my last time bringing it through these type of car washes because now look what happened. The strip has completely come off. Well, not completely, but it's popped off. So it's just like flapping. Now it's going to be flapping in the wind. That is horrible. Oh, I hate that. All right, so I am finished with the car. It is so hot out here. My car says it's 79 degrees, but I know good and well it is not no 79 degrees. I don't know why it says 79 because my phone say 88, and I don't know why it's saying 88 because it feels so. Oh, you know what? It's the heat index. They did say that the heat index would be much hotter than what the actual temperature is. So, but yeah, I'm never coming back to these type of car washes again because the car wash done tore up my doggone car. I've only had this car a year and some change. We got it in February of 2024, and I'm not even mad. I'm not mad because I know it can get fixed, but I am just I'm not even gonna be mad about it. I'm gonna just be grateful that it's just that one piece and not the car not starting. Like it could be a worse situation. So I'm just going to be thankful that the car is still operable and movable. And you know, that piece that I showed y'all that just randomly popped off, I'm sure it can be replaced. But I'm about to head to, I gotta swing by JCPenney, and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store, and then I'll be headed home. I know the air is blowing, and that's because I am hot. So hopefully you can hear me, but yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes and relax, and then I'm gonna head to JCPenney, which is right down the street. So I'll check in with you guys a little later. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So it is July 29th, and it is a beautiful day in the A. I am headed to a few places. I have to go to Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, and for dinner I'm getting Chipotle. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. What y'all been up to since I talked to you last on Sunday? What y'all been up to? How's your work week going? I know mine's is going okay. I'm just trying my best just to not stress about the things that I cannot control, and just try my best to just take it one day at a time. That's all we can do. But anyway, so I am headed to Hobby Lobby. I think I want to go this way. I am currently working on a DIY. And so I need a few things for my DIY. Y'all, I bought this new magnetic dash mount for my car. And I just opened it up and put it on the dash, and I love it. I love it. Hands free. I don't have to worry about holding y'all anymore. I do not have to worry about holding y'all. Y'all done grew up, and y'all are on the dash now, and I don't have to worry about it. I can drive without holding the camera. It is so convenient. But so yeah, so I'm headed to Hobby Lobby because I need a few things for my DIY. I'm making a fall DIY. If you are new to my channel, my name is Tasha, and I love all things DIY, and I love to vlog. I have one child, and I am married, and I am 41 years old, and I am just living life with Tasha. So I hope that you enjoy my content on this channel. If you do, consider subscribing, and yeah, join the family. But yeah, so I love DIYs, and I post a lot of my DIYs on my channel, but they're shorts. So I'm thinking about just showing y'all a little snippet of like the behind the scenes of me doing my DIYs. So I may do that in this vlog. But like I said, I'm headed to Hobby Lobby to get a few things for my DIY. And then I'm also going to Dollar Tree. And then after I leave Dollar Tree, I'll be headed to go to Chipotle to get my food. So But yeah, like I said, I got this dash off of Amazon. I don't think it's specifically for Osmos. I have a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I think that because it comes with I think it's called a cold shoe mount. If your camera has that little thing that you can screw into the bottom, you should be able to use the same mount. But I'll try to link it if I can remember. But yeah, it's so convenient because I am hands-free, y'all. I am hands-free, and I'm not holding y'all anymore. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling, and I will see y'all at Hobby Lobby. Hey y'all, so it is a few hours later. I went to Hobby Lobby. I didn't go to Dollar Tree. I said I needed to, but I ended up not going. So I ended up only going to Hobby Lobby, and then I went in the mall to grab just a few things, and then I picked up my food from Chipotle. So I am on the way home. Y'all, it is so hot out here. Earlier my car said it was 97. It had even got up to 98, but now it's saying 94, and it is still so hot. I don't care if it's 93, 92, 91, it is hot. But anyway, so I am headed home. I'm going to work a little bit on my DIY project. I'm not going to be able to finish it tonight, only because I know I'm just not going to be able to. So I'll let y'all see a little snippet of it, so you can see like a behind the scenes thing or whatever. But yeah, so I'm on the way home, and when I get started with my DIY, I'll pick up the camera so you guys can see just a tad bit of my DIY, or one of my DIY projects for fall. So when I get home, I'll pick up the camera so you guys can see a little bit of the behind the scenes of my DIY project that I'm working on for fall. I'm starting my DIYs for fall, so I am so excited because I'm going to be decorating a little bit for the fall, just a little bit around the house. So fall is just like, I know it's my husband's favorite time of the year, but it's actually probably my second most favorite. So I'm excited. I saw a lot of good things in Hobby Lobby that I want to get to decorate my living room area. So yeah, but when I get home, I'll pick the camera up so you guys can see a little behind the scenes of me working on my DIY project.
Good morning, y'all. So today is Saturday, August 2nd. Happy August. We are in a new month, and I have not picked this camera up since the last time you saw me working on my DIY project. I think that was probably Wednesday. I think that was Wednesday when I last picked the camera up. But anyhow, I just wanted to come on and close out the vlog. I know I'm looking kind of crazy. It is early in the morning. It is probably at least 8 o'clock in the morning. And if you don't know, I am an early bird. So I love to be able to get up and get out and about to get the things that I need to get done early before traffic is just all over the place and people are all over the place. This is the weekend before school starts. And so the streets, the stores, everywhere are going to be crazy. So I'm trying to get out and about so I can get what I need to get done and get back in the house. It looks like it's going to be a gloomy day. It looks like it might be raining on and off today. So that's another reason why I'm trying to get up and get out of the house, do what I need to do, and get home. But I wanted to show you the end result of my DIY that I did. I posted it on TikTok and on Facebook. So let me get it for you. Okay, so this is the end result, and I love it. It is a dupe of the Bath & Body Works pumpkin candle holder. Now, the Bath & Body Works pumpkin candle holder has a lot more embellishments on it, but I was like, I don't have to make it look exactly like theirs because I didn't really want to put too much on here. I wanted it to be enough, but not too much. Although I really do like Bath & Body Works pumpkin candle holder. And if they have some left over when it's on clearance or markdown, I will be buying it. But for now, this is my version of it. And I love it. It looks so good and was not hard to make at all. And this is a Bath & Body Works candle. So this is the end result. I think it looks amazing. It looks amazing. So yeah, that has been posted to my Facebook, to my TikTok. I'm going to post it to Instagram and Pinterest and YouTube. I try to make sure I post across all platforms. But yeah, so that is the end result. I love it. I love how it turned out. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here because I'm getting a new one started today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope that you would consider subscribing. I hope you made it to the end of this video. And if you did, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.